Alright guys, we're playing some Olaf top lane versus a Volibear. And what we're running in this game is Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, Biscuits, and then also the Approach Velocity. We also got a D-Shield. I'm going to show you why. In short, we're facing a Volibear, and Volibear has a crazy amount of poke. Specifically to the passive, so let me show you how to deal with this stuff. We're going to start off taking the shove immediately. Also worth noting, just as we get into this game, I turned on a setting which I'm not very happy with. I'm going to see if I can turn it off in just a second. If you wonder like what I mean, I always got the name of the champ like right on top of the HP bar just for you guys. I'll change that back in a second. Alright. So with Volibear, like, you never want to give him the level 1 if he walks away from it, right? If you can actually get to level 2 right before he can, you should absolutely take that opportunity, because that might actually allow you to get level 3, which gives you much better fighting. We're going all in this. There you go. Like, Volibear becomes absolutely broken if he actually gets level 2 before you do. So anytime you can get level 2, you should absolutely take it, because then you can also get level 3 very easily. Especially like when the wave is like in your favor. Especially then, it's like very important. Doesn't just count for Olaf, but it counts for a lot of champs that can play aggressive early on. Like another good example is Darius as well. There we go. Now we're gonna let Volibear do his thing right here. The reason why is because we got Trundle in mid lane trying to gank off the mid laner. I'm gonna take this as an opportunity as to buy like another longsword together with this stuff. And then we're gonna path back topside. This way we're like not risking anything versus Zac, because Zac has the ability to jump from here or here directly under my lane and gank me. So we're avoiding that for now. Just playing it safe here. Weirdly enough though, my jungler is playing ultra aggressive. He actually got a kill, not bad. Let me see if I can find the setting that I was looking for. Champion name, there you go, that's better. Alright. Now this is an interesting position to be in, because the wave is now like slightly pushing in my direction. This is not a time to hard push right now, because if we do so, we basically give the Volibear a free chance at farming, right? We don't want to do that. Instead, we got the Trundle topside, we're going to let the wave bounce into me, and that way we can probably get a free kill right now. Watch. This is like a really important part in the lane phase, because if you have a jungler actively trying to gank you, you do not want to push in a scenario like this. There you go. Now, my jungler died, but that's not a problem, okay? Because we still have the wave pushing directly into me. I'll show you why. Look. Place one here too. There you go. This is not necessarily a problem, because this forces Volibear to use teleport right now to get back to my lane, or walking back, he can choose himself. He decided to teleport. He basically lost another portion of the wave as well. So it does not directly like impact my lane too much. It's actually okay. Still got 2 pots as well. So it's fine. Oh, accidentally took some damage. I'm gonna use my biscuits right here. This matchup is a tough one, because like obviously this guy can permapoke all day, and Volibear's fighting is absolutely broken too. So do not underestimate the strength of this guy. I'm gonna hit my W here, pop in a E, long range, and there you go. So normally when I play Olaf, I tend to like hit my E after hitting an auto, so I can dish out like the maximum amount of damage possible. But in a scenario like a Volibear matchup, you just want to do like a long range E, because if you do it right, you can actually back off and take no damage at all if you do it correctly. And that's precisely what happened here too. Let's go back here. The first thing that we're going to buy is pretty much always going to be a hydra. There you go. I'm not gonna go for the Tiamat yet because I don't want to have too much wave clear. Now, I'm specifically not buying lifesteal. I'm specifically buying Warhammer plus the pickaxe. The reason why I'm doing this is because we have sustain on my W. And Warhammer gives me ability haste, which allows me to get better fights off, and pickaxe provides me the most 80 possible from the value from the gold. Plus, like pickaxe, like buying a pickaxe is extremely hard to do sometimes. So if you buy it early on, it's something you don't have to worry about later. All right. You gotta be very smart with the items you buy. It definitely does make the laning phase so much easier if you items it properly. Keep that in mind, guys. Now again, the wave is like pushing my direction, which is super good because we're 2 kills in. We're actually really far ahead of this Volibear. So it would be pretty troll if I were to break the freeze right now. I'm gonna try and maintain this freeze as long as I can, because that way I can deny him even more last hits, and I can also use this wave, like the positioning of this wave, I can use it to like all in this Volibear, right? And that's like the most valuable thing. I've got him exactly cornered here. I can just do whatever I want. See? This Volibear cannot last hit. He must use his abilities in order to last hit, which is really good for me. That's very valuable, because if his E is on cooldown, he's super weak. So that makes him even more weak. See, we're zoning him out. I'm walking up here on purpose. There you go. I'm doing this on purpose because if this last hit dies out, he's actually going to lose the XP for that creep because he's outside the XP range. So it's going to slightly push me ahead once more. Now I just kind of maintain it. My jungler is not playing around me, unfortunately, but that's okay because we're winning very hard, and as it seems, I'm not getting ganked by Zac at all, which makes sense because I have my ultimate, which goes directly through CC, so that's understandable. As for maxing ability, I'm gonna max my W. E max is also really good, but I prefer W here because I got lethal tempo in my runes. And now we just keep it like this. This is, again, really good because the wave is like stacking up, it's building up, which means that if this wave gets under a tower, I can then reset, I can buy items, and I can come back in time and basically force him to stay in this lane, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna reset here. He does have a lot of wave clear, so I'm not sure if this will work. We're about to find out. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. He's got a megaton of wave clear, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna make it back in time, I hope. It would be really good if I can get back to lane before this wave pushes under tower, but it's unlikely. Yeah. That sucks. That's why Volibear is so broken, because the wave clear is ridiculous. That's kind of what I was worried about. But maybe I can get a plating from this one. Because Olaf also has an insane amount of wave clear. There you go. I need to shove really fast. Nice. I can definitely get a plating from this one. Look. So at the end of the day, we're still making an advantage. Fortunately, we get caught by this, but that's fine, whatever. I can actually buy my hydra right now, so we're gonna shove one more wave, and then we're instantly buying it. The hydra is gonna make me get really strong, because it's like a huge power spike for me. Let's hold it. Yeah, he's gonna hold it. Alright. We've got my hydra. I would say GG at this point, because now I can all in any day I want. Because there's two options I can do right now, right? I can all in this Volibear, that's for sure. I will win the 1v1 if I all in. I can guarantee you that. If I press R, I ignore the CC, I can go and I kill him. Now, of course, that's unlikely because he might actually avoid me. The second option I have is to like push the wave under tower and then start farming between two towers and then forcing 1v2s. That's another option we have because we have Hydra right now. That definitely impacts the the lane quite a bit, because now I have a lot more wave clear. Now let's see if we can hold it. Cool. It turns out it's 2 versus 2 here. See what we can do. Should be okay. Nice. And we're back to full HP. See? I 1v2, no problem. My jungler was already dead. This guy goes back to base. Cool. And he's not even back to full HP because he teleported that fast. Okay. Well, we push another one. You know, Olaf is just that amazing, guys. I don't know, man. I only have good things to say about Olaf. It's like the type of stuff that you can do. Get another plating. Unfortunately, I cannot stay for another plating because the chance of Zac coming topside is very, very likely. And it's simply not worth taking the risk for me. So we're gonna go back here. The next thing we buy will specifically be a steel caps, or we can decide to go for Berserker Greaves, and then we can start building a longsword.
I'm so buffed up right now.
Cool. So yeah, we can go two directions at this point. We can decide. I find it so funny how Jack Show is actually recommended. I never buy that item ever. It's a good item, but I don't encourage anybody to buy this, to be honest. In my opinion, Stridebreaker is 10 out of 10. It's the best item you can buy. Another alternative option to Stridebreaker is actually Trinity Force, which is a complete other item, which is also a pretty good item, actually. Jack Show's a good item, but like I don't think I would ever recommend it, to be honest. Not really. Let's see if we can make a play here. We just shove. I have the intention of 1v2ing again. I hope I get that chance to do so at least. I'm gonna make sure this wave is gonna die out so that this guy is not actually getting it. So if I keep that tower standing, the wave is gonna get killed, and then he's gonna lose all of the XP from that wave, and it's gonna push me further ahead in the game again. There you go, I've got the wave. The chance of somebody going topside now is super duper likely because everybody in this map is missing. The full 5 enemies are all missing. So they could be in top lane. Which means I'm going to force this tower right away and then we just run for our lives. There you go. Maybe we can force something on this guy. The Drake is spawning in 15 though. Which is not very good for me. Let's see here. My teammates are taking the Herald, which is pretty decent, I would say. Not the best, because the dragon is at risk currently. I want to take this jungle camp. The chance of the Drake being gone right now is just very likely. We're not getting it. Turns out, for whatever reason, the Zac is up here and not on the Drake, which is a little bit weird. Yeah, I'm not even gonna consider pathing bot lane because my bot lane is already dead, which means that the Drake is definitely gone. Snow stopping it. Oh, this guy's gonna die out. Got him. Do not group to Drake, guys. If you cannot get the Drake, don't even bother because it's like a time investment that you're gonna lose, right? I could be a Drake right now, but what am I gonna do with a Trundle right here and a kill right there with a bot lane who's completely dead, right? Makes literally no sense. it wouldn't help anything. So instead I go top lane, I kill Volibear, I push the wave in, and then I reset. It's just much more efficient. Right? I actually get something, I get another lead. Instead of like walking circles down here, hoping that we get a Drake, which we're not going to get. It's just not going to work. You gotta make these decisions very quick, guys. I think we can probably kill the Volibear again, but the chance of some dude coming top lane now is pretty likely again. So I'm not gonna take too many risks. I'll just shove the wave in and then we probably go back. Maybe along with pushing. Probably get this one. Perfect. We push that. I don't want to stay in top lane because Zac could be here. He's not showing on the map, so it's a bad idea. Actually hit this guy. Cool. Nice flank. I got this guy. Yep. Another one. 6-0. I'm not going to stay in mid lane. I'm instantly going back top lane because my teammates are farming mid lane. And if I do decide to go mid lane too, then I will actually lose this wave up here, which is going to make me fall behind. I need to get this wave in order to stay ahead in the game. Nice. Let's pick up the next wave for 10 CS per min. 6-0. We are absolutely mega huge. Like, we're so fed. Let's go back. So now we go stridebreaker. And then after the stridebreaker, we're then going to go for a death stance. Or we can also make the decision of going for hullbreaker, which is lately what I've been enjoying. Let's go for this. Nice. Back to top lane. There's probably going to be a fight in mid lane, but I don't want to join that yet. It would be better if my teammates play the safe. Which they probably don't. I hope they do. Perfect. After we push this wave in, I'm then going to start rotating to mid lane to do another flank. Hopefully that's going to work. Nice push. I need to get the other side of the wave done too. There you go. We get jungle camps included now. Every jungle camp we get a big massive lead from it. I think I want to try and get the other wave too. I think Volibear is still under tower. Yep. Unfortunately, he is. I've got to push down most of this wave. Perhaps maybe we can get other jungle camps included. Maybe this one. And there you go. We got another catch. And then unfortunately the Qiyana doesn't die out. Yeah, we gotta, like, there's still the problem that remains. My teammates are, like, having an ultra bad game, so these guys are, like, mega fit. It's a tough one. Let's see, we're gonna go forward this one next. Yeah, unfortunately we die. There's not much we could have done there. We could have moved to the left side immediately, try and walk away. Could have probably done that stuff. I was thinking, though, maybe if I walk in the brush, I can probably outplay the Qiyana and the Volibear. But the Qiyana was smart enough to not fight me. She actually walked backwards. She knew that if I walk in, that I would kill her. You could see that too. Like, I dished out like 1,000 damage in like a second. Okay. I need like 430. Drake is spawning, but my Kayle is dead at the moment. So going Drake is a bad idea again. so I'm not gonna do that. There's no reason for me to go Drake if half of my team is already dead. Doesn't make much sense. Let's see. I'll shove this one the same way. Fair chance somebody is pathing top again, because obviously the whole enemy team is missing. And I'm pushing top lane. Only Xerath is showing. So what we're just gonna do is just simply take one jungle camp. Nice. And maybe we can also include the other jungle camp, but I think it's better if we go bot lane. There you go. I'll just pick up a Cruncher Ward too, so we can get some more vision out. So far, like, we're maintaining this game pretty well, actually. Considering that my whole team is, like, mega far behind, we are actually keeping this game up, which is perfect. Unfortunately, we got Astro pushing bot lane, which sucks for me. I hope that Astro's gonna change his mind and stop, like, farming bot lane for once. Because I got hullbreaker. There you go, I'm just pinging hullbreaker. Ezreal, I have hullbreaker. I have hullbreaker. I'm spamming hullbreaker. How to fix, just spam hullbreaker. If you click on hullbreaker, in case you're unaware, if you buy hullbreaker and you click it, your team will actually receive a message that the item is not working anymore. So if you ever have your teammate like splitting along with you and you have hullbreaker, you just want to click on the item because then they will receive the message to walk away. It's something not many people know. Yeah, this works, I'd say 80% of the time. There's 20% of the people who will still stay with you, but like the other 80%, it's a fair chance they will probably walk away. So keep that in mind, guys. Hullbreaker actually allows to tell your team what to do. Which means to walk away. Oh, they got vision here. Alright. I think we're about to make a play in mid lane, because I think it can get a nice flank off, unless... There's some vision out here. Would like to go for the jungle camp. It's a bad idea though, because we do not have like any form of like vision. Yeah, kind of a suspect it was gonna get stolen. My teammates are not pressuring the game, so I'm unable to split push currently because they're not pushing any lanes except mid lane. So yeah, we have a Kale like farming jungle camps here. Doesn't really quite work.
Point me to the lane.
Wait, I'll just direct my team. Alright. I told my team to start grouping up as 4 and push lanes. I hope they're gonna do their thing, because as long as they don't like impact the map at all, then I also cannot split properly, because the enemy team would just collapse on me at some point. They're on the Baron right now, so we can probably make a nice play here, maybe. I'm gonna see if I can rotate, because the Baron fight is something that I cannot like miss. Maybe I can get a nice play off here. Of course, the surrender comes in. The teleport as well. All my team has still died before I even approached. Well, yeah. My teammates are losing a little too hard. I don't know. We're gonna keep on trying. We're going to keep on trying. We'll see what we can do. And sometimes you just have like one of those games where your team is just losing way too hard and you just can't impact the game anymore. This game is slowly falling into the category because not only are my teammates losing mega hard, but we're losing Barons, we're losing Drakes as well. They're about to get their 4th Drake in like 30 seconds. So yeah, I don't know. There's probably not much we can do at this point. We'll see what we can do. We'll see how far we can get.
Dude, I'm so buffed up right now.
Well, fighting this dragon is not... I'm not gonna go there again. If I go Drake right now with my team losing this hard, all that's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna be able to walk circles and then I get no objective or anything at all, and I'm gonna start losing my lead. Also, my mid laner has... my support has just left the game after dying, so I guess this game is probably done. I'm not given a chance to carry this game at all. That sucks. That sucks. Well, we're not stopping yet. I'm gonna see how far I can get still. I'm not gonna change my mind after one guy leaves the game. I wanna try. One guy feeding and like leaving the game is not going to make me stop playing this one. I will keep trying. We win this one, but I think he's going to press our way, I guess. Our base is kind of dying out. Yep. Now we got a fast reset because they're killing my base. If Volibear is dead, it turns into a 4 against 4, which makes it winnable.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I'll buy a red potion too, so I can be strongest. Who knows? Maybe we can make the difference. Oh. Gotta deal with it really fat people. Yep, my red buff is scaring them off, I guess. Yeah, cool. Strategy's working. If you think that the game is over, guys, you think that it's lost, and you back off, and they're about to finish the game, buy a red potion. Alright? Always buy a red potion if the game is over. Use that remaining gold to try and turn the base, because there's always a chance that you might be able to win the fight just because you buy a red potion. Red potion is super broken. You're not just buying it at the end of the game. You're buying it when you're losing the game. That's when you buy it. When you can't buy anything anymore, you buy it. If you think you're in the last team fight, you're gonna buy it. If you think that they're ending the game, you're gonna buy it. That's basically how it works. So I'm gonna pretend like I back here, then I go in. Cool. Nice, got him again. If the Volibear dies, then I can actually play the game. Because that turns the game into 4 against 4 again. Unfortunately, my team dies once more. We'll see what we can do. I'll sell that one. I'm gonna go for BF Sword. All we have to do is just thin out this wave here. Sidestep the Xerath Q. Cool. I've got my ultimate in like 8 seconds, so I can probably kill the Semra and Xerath. Oh. Well, I'm gonna kill them when they try and get this tower here, so. There you go. We have a super hard losing team, and we have a support leaving the game, and yet we are here playing Olaf and we're keeping this game alive, man. Like, I don't know, bro. If this doesn't prove that Olaf is a good champion, then I don't know what will. I'm not gonna lie, dude. We're keeping this game standing, which is ridiculous. I wonder how long we can keep it standing for. We're actually full build now. Still gotta buy another red potion because this one is about to expire. So we're gonna rebuy it real quick. I just need to thin out this wave up here. Alright, but let's buy a red potion. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna ask my team to all group mid lane and we're gonna try and make a play here. This is now we have to start making calls because I'm full build and I can't get any stronger. We need to try and make a play right now. I need my whole team to be in mid lane. That will be the solution. So I hope that Trundle's gonna move to mid lane. And I'm afraid he's not doing it. Okay. Samurai is also top lane.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, you'll start feeling the impact now of not having a support, right? That makes sense. I guess it's gonna go up here. I love how this guy's trying outplay. I'm Olaf. I am Olaf. It doesn't matter how fed you are. I'm killing all of them. No chance. I still got Guardian's Angel too, man. Yeah. Here we go. They got 4 Drakes. I don't know what Chandler's possibly thinking of doing it. We need inhibs. Yeah, I don't know what that Chandler's doing, to be honest. Alright, let's go for tower. You can't do that, Drake. You can't. Absolutely not.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Well, we got him. Or not. That guy is his death threat, actually. Ah, too bad. Yeah, too bad. We die. Oh, man. Yeah, we're being limited here, man. Like, this is too much. I'm trying to, like... We got a really good fight off, and we had a Trundle up here taking the Drake. But, like, if Trundle decided to go mid lane with me and to go for this inhib, we could have just wrecked them all. Like, we could have killed all of these people. You know? Plus, we get inhib. But yeah, it is what it is. We got really far. Hey, this is Olaf top lane. Thanks so much for watching today's Siege Bit, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Defeat.